our summer series, Journeys in Europe, we're on the European route E15 this week. It runs through Western Europe. Well, you'll have to take the ship to cross the channel, of course, but other than that, the E15 is pretty much a straight tarmac line from Scotland high up in the north via London and Paris, along the Mediterranean coast, down to the southernmost tip of Spain. More than 3,600 kilometres overall. And down in the far south, the E15 becomes a place of encounter between Europe and Africa.
It's an arduous journey south. A 35-degree heat melts the asphalt on the E15 highway between Valencia and Gibraltar. At the age of 2, this young traveller is enjoying a pit stop along the way. He and his grandparents are on their way from Barcelona to visit relatives in Murcia.
In some families, siblings don't see each other for 20 or 30 years. They don't want to. But you can always visit. We're going to my sister's. She's a lot older than me. Who knows? It could be the last time I get to see her.
From the rest stop near Valencia, the family takes the road towards Benidorm, a popular destination for vacationers. But many of the fullest cars are carrying Moroccan immigrants, who are making the long journey back home from France and Spain. Abdel and his family are visiting relatives too. His van is loaded up with old bicycles, prams and refrigerators to sell.
I used to have work, but not anymore. That's why I collect things to sell in Morocco. People in Africa want more modern stuff. In one trip, I earn between 1,000 and 1,500 euros.
Peak travel season also keeps Sylvie busy. She works for the Transport Authority and instructs drivers on how to get to the ferry terminals. 2.5 million Moroccans head home every summer, and Sylvie is there to make sure they don't miss their boat. She's seen a lot on the job, including one curious would-be stowaway.
One morning, when my co-worker and I opened the booth, we found a baby tortoise. We had to laugh. It had come from the desert. So it was trying to burrow down.
The landscape along the road is like a desert too. Inland in Murcia, the temperature has hit 43 degrees. Further south, the E15 route leads straight along the coast. A fresh sea breeze makes the heat more bearable, and the highway narrows into a 2-lane road here. In Los Yesos, between Almería and Málaga, Santiago runs a roadside restaurant. The family business has flourished for 30 years, but plans to expand the 2-lane route into a highway could change that.
For business owners like us who make a living from the local road, it's good if things stay as they are. But it's not good for the region overall. A motorway would help connect us to other places, but it would scare off tourists. They visit once and never come back.
Construction of the highway has ground to a halt due to planning problems.
The ground is unstable. The sea is eroding the coastline. These brand new tunnels will have to be rebuilt.
It's never a dull moment on the E15, even in the middle of the night. Many Moroccans headed south spend the night sleeping outside. By then, the temperature has dropped to 25 degrees. The travellers have a long day ahead of them. The next stop is Algeciras, the ferry terminal on the Strait of Gibraltar. Jose has profited from the stream of southbound travellers. He can't find work as an electrician, so he cleans rest stops in Marbella on the weekends.
We clean here every day. Otherwise there'd be trash everywhere. People want everything to be clean. I was in Germany and everything there looks really well kept. We try to keep the place here clean too.
Vacationers from France, Germany and the Netherlands travel thousands of kilometers to visit the Costa del Sol. But for many Spaniards, the holiday budget only stretches so far. Maria and her family live in Madrid, but they've come to Marbella on a 2-week camping trip. With the roads full of packed cars on the way to Morocco, she's hoping for a safe trip back.
Sometimes I wonder how they travel that way. The cars seem too small for so much luggage. But I guess it's allowed. After all, you see it every year.
Vehicles are only allowed to carry so much weight, but violators don't always get stopped. That means many overloaded cars end up with flat tires or engine trouble. Gileli is on his way to Rabat from Malaga, but just a few kilometers in, he needs a mechanic.
It's better to break down at the rest stop than on the highway. The police would give me a ticket because I'm not allowed to load up the car with more than 3,000 kilos.
It'll be several hours before Gileli can continue on to the port in Algeciras. There, at the Strait of Gibraltar, is where the E15 stops, and where Europe ends and Africa begins.